All right. This is a piece of beef tenderloin. We just purchased this today, and I'm Warren Strauss, and I have just finished trimming this. Now, tomorrow I plan to smoke this, but now what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie this up. Okay, this is how I want it to look. This is the shape I want. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I've seen a lot of people talk about how to tie meat. Well, simply put, they ain't doing it right. So I'm going to show you how to do it. And I was taught by a craftsman. Okay, so first thing I want to do here is I want to fold this under, because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to create continuity of the shape. All right, so as an example, I don't like to start in the middle, but I'm just going to try to illustrate this for you. And so see, I got to fold this over here, and so I bring the cord in from underneath, and sailors know this knot. Okay, so I cross over and under. I think they call this a half slip. Man, the man who taught me this was a friend of my father's that worked in our family's butcher shop. And then I bring it under again, and I leave a little bit of a stem out. And now this is like, I think they call it a slip knot. This is just how we did it. And I can make this nice and tight if I want. Now, here's the trick, because it will come undone. That part will slide. To prevent that, we wrap it around, and see, and now by pulling the stem through and pulling this part taut, it's all solid. I'll turn it around so you can see it. And that's not going to come undone, okay? So I'm going to do the same thing. I think you can see what I'm doing here. Going to do the same thing. And this twine is just, I don't know what they call it. I got it from Amazon. You can get a lot of good stuff from Amazon. And once you get this rhythm down, it almost becomes natural to the motions of your hand. And it's really hard to slow down to illustrate. But as you can see, I folded over the tail. And I'm gonna tie that tail one more time, because I don't want the flap to come undone inside the cavity of the smoker. Little piece of fat still there. We'll just pull it off. Want this to be as lean as it can. And I don't need a long stem off that knot. Okay, and I make that nice and tight. And there's my half knot. And that's, like I said, it's not going anywhere. Look at that. See how I created the shape that I want. I want it to have a shape that I want it to have. And that's what it has. And there are people that will tell you, I've seen this nonsense, okay? Oh, here, you tie it under, and oh, my goodness, nonsense people pass for knowledge. So that's why I'm making this. I don't even know how to make a video, but as you can see, look how nice it's picking up, it's perking up into a nice shape. Okay, look at that. Look how nice that looks. I'm enjoying it. You know, when you do something with your hands, there's nothing that gives you as much pleasure. See how I took the fat out and the chain, but now what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll it in, okay? And see how I rolled it in? I folded it in and I rolled it in, and now I'm going to tie and slip this little flap in there too if I can. If not, if it doesn't hold, it's okay, no problem. I'll get another piece of string. It's not the end of the world. Check it out. Look at the calendar. The world isn't going to end, see? Okay, and I tie that. I don't want to tie it too tight so that it comes into an awkward shape. Okay, and you know, okay, yeah, okay. I'll tie. You know, you gotta use judgment. Nothing. This is not a science, okay? You sort of gotta use judgment. You know, judgment. You know, how to think it through. Use your brain. Okay, that's the stuff inside, but your skull between your ears. Okay, this is not really coming out at this end the way I want. So here's what I'm going to do with this. I'm going to cut this right off. How do you like that? You're allowed to do that. And here's what I'm going to do. Check this out. This is as good as it gets. Watch this. What? Can you see my mouth? I don't know. Here. Look at here. Mmm. Boy, that's good. All right. All right. Now, we'll tie this. It's like a little, this is from the butt end of the animal. And it's not really the butt. They call it that, but it's not. Come on. Don't start thinking those kind of things. That's not what I meant. Okay, we don't eat from there. Okay, don't make me. Now look at that. Look how nice that looks. That's looking good. This is gonna be great. All right. I think this is all I need. This one here is just a little helper. Ah, oh, I love it. Ah, this is so nice. Look how nice. Okay. Beautiful. Now, we're gonna, well, as long as I got the tape running, it's not really tape. I like to wash my hands after I handle the meat. Some people, they wear gloves and then they pull them off. So what we're gonna do is we'll put a little salt on here. Doesn't really need it. Some people like to do that. Use all kinds of different salts and stuff. You know what I'm gonna do though? Check this out. I'm gonna add some fresh ground pepper. Because I'm gonna wrap this up in plastic wrap overnight. See that? Grinding it up there. Whoop, little piece of string, we don't need that. And then turn it over. Okay. Now when I'm gonna smoke this at 2 1/4 for about an hour. I'll have a temperature probe inside. Take it off at about 130, but then I'm gonna sear it on a high heat for 2 minutes on each side to get that, what do they call that? You know, when you sear something on the outside, what's that? Caramelizes. That's the word I was looking for. Okay? Well, that's it. I just wanted to show you how nice it would look to tie something the right way. And, you know, boy, when you do something yourself, and you know what? After I clean this up, I'm going to have a glass of wine. Tomorrow night, I'm having friends over for dinner, and we're going to have a glass of wine. Life is really good for, you know, I mean, a lot of people are, we're well off. And if you're watching this video, you're well off too. Thank you for watching.